me tell you about Tiger Woods. So I love this man, first of all. I think he's gorgeous, and of course he's so talented. But I'm watching the news last night, and on every single station, they're playing the recording of the voicemail that Tiger Woods left on one of his mistress's phones. And he's like, listen, my wife is going through my phone. She's probably going to be calling you soon. I need you to go ahead and change your number real quick. Hurry. Emergency. 911.
He wanted her to change the number, or I heard him say something about change your name on the, I didn't get it.
Basically, what happens is, you know when you have your voice recording, it's like, hi, you've reached the voicemail of Bracha Krueger. Instead of having a personal recording, it would just be the number.
So he didn't want the name to be, okay. Because I'm like, what is he talking about?
Basically, but I loved Tiger Woods when, even in such an emergency, you know he must have gone out to the garage to really quickly make that phone call because his wife was getting ready to, you know, come at him. And he's still so proper. He's like talking like he's addressing a boardroom.
I know.
He's like, hi, this is Tiger. It's an emergency. You gotta imagine that with Tiger Woods, for so much of his life, it was just him and his father. You know, he wasn't getting any booty. No girls were trying to holler at him.
You think so?
Heck yeah. How many women do you see at the golf course? Like, you know, you see the girls at the Lakers games, at the Knicks games.
I'm sure
I have never seen a golf groupie in my life. And I want to know what they look like. Because, I mean, I know what the NFL groupies look like. I know what the NBA groupies look like. What does a golf groupie look like? Who knows anything about golf? I certainly don't. But you got to figure that for so much of his life, you know, nobody was really hollering at him. And now he's got all this fame. He's got all this money. Now he's got a beautiful wife. He's got beautiful kids. You know, you got to figure that women are attracted to what they can have.
I don't think nobody was hollering at him. I just think probably like a different type of women was hollering at him. Not the usual football groupies. The golf groupies.
Here's the thing. The one girl that he had been with for like a year and a half, he had met her at Vegas. And I think I had heard that it was maybe 2 weeks before his wife had given birth. So you got to figure that, you know, with the wife, she's really preoccupied. She's getting ready to have a child. A lot's going through her mind. And here's Tiger Woods in Vegas. And you've got this like blonde shell, bombshell type of girl that's like, you know, trying to get at him. And you know these girls, when a woman wants to go hard after a guy, a woman will go very hard. There is no stopping that. You know, he probably got caught up with his ego a little bit. It's unfortunate.
But it's like 3 that came out.
Not for anything, and I don't mean to be rude here, but what do you think sex with Tiger Woods is like? I mean, I'm just saying, he's such a proper man. Would he be like, I'm sorry, baby, do you like that, baby?
There was one quote, what he said? I can't remember the quote. But
nothing like some thug loving. I'm gonna wear you out.
Oh, did you hear about the Pleasure Pete thing that just came out last night? About him molesting his nephews?
No, I didn't hear about that.
Yeah.
I was partying last night.
I was on Twitter and everybody kept talking about Pleasure Pete. I'm like, what's going on?
Oh dear.
Apparently he molested one of his nephews, and that's why he really got kicked out of Pretty Ricky.
Oh, that's horrible. That's disgusting. So I'm reading the tweet that The Dream did because apparently he was left out of the Grammy nominations again this year. Unfortunately, it seems like he's talking to his friends. I mean, I don't understand why, if he's going to put out a press release, shouldn't it be a little bit more proper instead of a person talking to a group of their homeboys?
What is this, on Twitter?
Mm-hmm.
But Twitter's different, though.
I love it how on Twitter everybody becomes their own personal PR people. Unfortunately, the real publicists don't get a chance to edit the versions of what should be released.
I think it's better that way.
You think so?
Yeah, you hear it straight from the artist, so you don't get the BS.
What happens if an artist is drinking while they're tweeting?
And then it makes it better.
What if they're all like, screw my label, I hate everybody?
That's better.
Remember when Soulja Boy did that? A few months back. A few months back, he had tweeted, I think, about just everybody in his label that he didn't like, didn't appreciate them, and I think he took everything down, but
it was already out there.
It's a problem because sometimes when you get really upset, there's nobody to kind of filter out what you're saying. And you know how the media likes to take things the wrong way. You say one bad thing or you slip up one time. Next thing you know, they make a big scandal out of nothing. It's crazy.
They were going hard on Soulja Boy for a while, though.
Mm-hmm.
I don't blame him.
He's a cutie.
I don't think so.
Really?
No.
Is it all the tattoos? I like the thug guys, so I can't even fret.
He's too young looking.
Well, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying I want to get with a 19-year-old, I'm just saying he's got a little swag to him. I was watching Oprah yesterday. I just happened to, when I was getting home, flipping through the channels, and I love Oprah. But anyways, they had, it was a rerun of Chris Rock on it, and apparently they were promoting his Good Hair movie. At first, I didn't think that I'd be interested. After watching the interview, I fell in love with it. I'm definitely going to go check it out.
You didn't see it yet? It's not in the movies anymore.
I know. I'm going to go to Blockbuster again. Do you see how far behind I am? I'm not even saying iTunes or like Netflix. I'm saying Blockbuster. I know. But no, it's just about different women and where the hair comes from, and people from all ethnicities. We're talking white, black, Indian, Asian, and how really a lot of beauty isn't what people perceive it to necessarily be. I mean, nobody really has the hair that
they really want.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the white girls, they wear extensions more than black girls.
Mm-hmm. Or they wear pieces, yeah. I love it. I'm personally a big fan of hair extensions. As you can tell.
Her lashes were kind of coming off a little bit, so I'm just adding a little bit more glue at the ends.
FYI for all the ladies, I've noticed that if there's one thing that you could not leave your house without, it would definitely be eyelashes. Number 2 would be lip gloss. Just from an everyday perspective, it makes you pop.
Eyelashes?
You know, heck yeah. In
I
the
thought you would say mascara, but you said eyelashes.
I said eyelashes is what I said. And it's really funny because for me, I either do the extremes. I'll either go from being completely made up just to go to the grocery store, or I'll be absolutely no makeup and a baseball cap. There is no in the middle for me. No.